2K Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q-School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's it like to compete in this nerve-wracking affair?
Luke, all the players in this field want one thing and one thing only, and that is their Korn Ferry Tour card. It's a massive accomplishment. Let's see how this all shakes out. The top 50 on the leaderboard will get their card.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. And let's see what he can do here today. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from around 135 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Setting up miles from the hole. Ouch, that hurts. Nah, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. Playing their fourth shot. This next putt is for bogey. Good looking putt. Ooh, right by the hole. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Sitting at a couple over for the day. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. Second shot on the second. This one might just sneak off the fairway. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, this might trigger a temper tantrum. This is not sitting nicely.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Oh, just missed. An opportunity to make their par. That gets the job done. Currently at 2 over par. Here we are at the third.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. A birdie putt awaits. Yeah, that's well judged. Par putt coming up here. Sitting at 2 over for the event. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Oh, that was pure. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
That was a gallant attempt. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Yeah, good job. Nice par. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Going with the 7. This one needs to kick left. Yeah, nicely played. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? This putt is about 16 feet. It was on a good line. And this one is for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Okay, steady now. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. This hole is one of the longest par 5s on the course.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Big chance here. Looked good for a while, but unable to drop, just inches away. Now 7 shots behind after that. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Okay, slow down now. That's enough. Well, Rich, you think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
That swing looked a little jerky from where I'm sitting. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off now on the 10th hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Nicely done.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Whew, had a fair bit of pace on that one. Maybe some time on the practice green wouldn't hurt. Time now for the 4th shot. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time to tee off on the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Didn't that look good for a long time? And he needs this to save par. Looks good off the blade. Ah, that's frustrating. This one for bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently at 6 over par.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Let's head to the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Second shot here on the 12th. Opting for the 5-wood. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it? Getting ready to play their third. Wow, that almost went in the hole. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Ooh. Putting for bogey. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
This hole here is a par 4.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 155.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. This putt is of 9 feet.
Little birdie look in here.
Go on, get in the hole. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
That's nicely done. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Ooh, that almost went down. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Trying to save par here.
Yeah, we'll take that. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. This hole is a par 4.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. He's found the surface. Good chance here. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. That putt went a bit long there. Just didn't drop. A bogey putt awaits. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Currently at 7 over par. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich. And this from the greenside rough. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And he's down there. You got to read.
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
And there it is. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Not a bad line, this one. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Atta boy, good shot. 20 feet to the hole. Oh, just missed. That's disappointing. Putting for a par here. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
Opting for the 3-wood.
Yeah, this one's a little bit left. Not so nice.
Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
Didn't quite have the distance to get there, but left themselves in a good spot.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Korn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Korn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul suit.
Well, didn't make it top 50, but Terrible shots. Can't judge the green. That's the problem. But, oop, I didn't have my mic on. Muted the whole time. So, hello, welcome in. Glad to have you. Playing PGA 2K23.
2K Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're glad to have you with us as we kick off our coverage of this event. Pleased you could join us for this second round action.
Last year bought it.
Alongside Rich Beer. And Rich, this player's trailing.
No,
Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there's so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
Can't wait to find out what happens here.
Button. And you have any pointers of the game? Hit a comment. Or come by the stream. There's a link in the bio. My Twitch can come by.
Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today.
Sometime I play this game on Twitch too. Well, that didn't help.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Penny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Maybe I should play it on easy to get through this. But it's not really the point. Should we get playing in normal? Easy, I think it's too easy. Last year was super easy.
Ouch, that hurts. Putting for a bogey. Yep, that's disappointing. Getting underway over par. That never helped.
Yeah, a bit of a rocky start, but let's face it, 17 holes left to play, Luke. There's lots of time to make up for that mistake.
That should find the bunker. Never easy playing out of those fairway bunkers. And that shot back in the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. That was a bit of a miscue. And here we are with their fourth. Oh, absolutely flushed. 7 feet to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
That was a gallant attempt. And it's back-to-back bogeys here.
Oh,
Gonna turn this momentum around.
Two bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Hole by
Currently at +8 for the event.
Second guessing myself.
We have a par 3 on this one.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par 3s should be had.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. That's a good putt to make, that one. Sitting at 8 over par for the event.
So, if you haven't played golf before, it's birdie's good, eagle's really good.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Par 4
Bogeys
measured
and
298
triples
yards.
and
Will
quad
the players
and
give it a go or not? Let's find
are
out.
bad. You want to have a negative number versus a positive number. And if you golf like me, not very good, not a pro golfer, positive all the time. Sometimes
Time
you see
for the
me
second shot
playing
here at the
positive
fourth.
28 half time sometimes on some golf course.
That dog will hunt.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Our current leader is enjoying
Like
a
my
2-stroke lead.
short game good, my driving good, but putting not very good.
Now on the tee of a long par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Well, that's a handy shot. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Puff a breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
That shot, you should play on hard or super hard. It would be on the other side
And a
of the
par
hole.
putt awaits him.
This is like ridiculous. And this is my first time playing this. Like, back.
Ooh, right by the hole.
From since last year.
Didn't quite
Yeah.
have the right stuff there. Hey, that's a chance.
That's why I don't
And a
play
little
that
slide
thing.
down the standings after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Quality shot, that one. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
Wow, what happened there?
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Playing their 4th shot. How close was that to going down? This one's for bogey. Nice line. Unfortunately, a bogey goes on the scorecard there.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And also, they're so negative this year.
Well, that's a
Well,
shame.
actually,
It'll
they're
drop them
more
down the
negative.
standings. That's for sure.
That's negative. And they talk right before you're ready to putt. I just
Trying
wait
to
until they
forget the
start
bogey
talking
on the
about
last as they
halftime.
step onto the tee.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number. That one's right out of the top drawer.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
I get lucky bounces halftime.
Not a bad approach.
Half
One up
time,
onto the green. A
lucky
couple of putts
bounce.
from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Was on a good line. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least. Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. What's in front of them, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
No, that's too bad.
That will drive you bats.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Time now to take in the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play. And this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
That makes its way to the first cut. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
Not the result they were after there.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
That's a touch of class.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Par 4 straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
Yeah, I could play 1 round
That's
or 2
a
rounds.
good-looking shot
but
there.
4 rounds, you get more
We're
practice
around
at
140 yards here.
and then you
Breeze
get
coming
cut
right into his melon.
half time too. You want to aim
Going with
for
the 9-iron, I think.
practice. Try to beat
This
them
one looks
cut
to be
half
bunker
time.
bound, Rich. Not good. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Not much work left for the par either, Luke.
Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet.
He's got this for his par.
Good putt, that. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Solid par putt, that. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. We have a par 4 on this one.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Wonderfully played. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Going with the 5-iron here.
This one's left of the green.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Judging it beautifully.
And in it goes for the par. Currently at +9 for the event. We've arrived at a par 4.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
You like that, didn't you? And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Needs this one to kick right. And he's safely on the green with that shot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Has to put this one downhill.
Hey, nice looking line. Ah, that's frustrating. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. This one might need to set. Okay, that'll work. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Ooh. That'll sting a bit. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. Wow, that's misjudged. Putting for bogey here. Currently plus 10 now for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. And he's down there.
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Looks to be going with the 5 iron.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Pretty good shot there.
Yeah, good mid-range putt this one. Right on 17 feet. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A par putt awaits. Well done. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Going with the 6 iron here. Is that what they had in mind?
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find the sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And this one is for his par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's head to the final hole of this round.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Well, this should find the short grass. This shot coming from around 220 yards. Going with the 5-wood. Well, they got after that one right up near the surface. Good play.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Okay, steady now. An opportunity to make a par here. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Korn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Korn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
Well, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hope we get better. I did play it on easy to get for this area, this part. I don't know. Not the point, but alrighty. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.